Hi everyone, it's great to have you here. Today I'm working in my mini sketchbook and I will be using colored pencils. And today we'll be drawing things you find in the kitchen. I'm not sure why, but one of my favorite things to draw are cups and glasses and fruit and utensils. There's just something so comforting about objects in the kitchen, and maybe it's because they're so familiar that I enjoy drawing them so much. This idea, of course, would work for any set of objects, maybe things you find on your desk or in your bathroom or around your bedroom or in your office. It's just about drawing the shapes and decorating them. I actually don't think I have any of these exact objects in my own kitchen, except for maybe some of the utensils. But you never know, maybe someday I will. You might have noticed that the title of this video has changed slightly. Instead of posting these mini sketchbook ideas every Monday, I've decided to open it up to any day of the week. So I will continue to make these single, quick sketchbook ideas. They just won't necessarily be posted on Monday. Which brings me to a question for you. Do you find yourself creating art or working in your sketchbook on a specific day of the week? I'm really curious if one day works out for you more than others. Is it during the week or is it on the weekends? Is it in the morning or at night? I'd love to know. Please let me know down in the comments. I don't know if you'll be able to notice, but on the day I was creating this sketchbook page, I was having a bit of trouble keeping my hand from shaking. Sometimes that happens to me in the morning, and I decided to go ahead and try doing a sketchbook page anyway. I just worked tighter and slower than I normally would. And I don't know if you need to hear this, but here is your permission to create, even on a day where you don't think what you can create will turn out to be anything good. On a day where you don't feel good, where you're afraid the things that come out of your brain and your hand aren't going to be up to par to what you normally create. Who cares? Just go for it. Again, it's your sketchbook. Nobody has to see it. Maybe you don't struggle with this problem at all. If so, disregard this message. This is just something I internalize, and I want you to know if you do this too, that you are not alone. It's funny, at a certain age, I stopped using colored pencils because I sort of thought that they were only for coloring books. And just recently, last year, I started incorporating them into my work and into my sketchbook. And I've been having so much fun with them that they're now one of my favorite mediums to use. What do you think about colored pencils? And I'm curious, do you use them in your sketchbook or in your artwork? I'd love to know. I think one of my favorite parts of this sketchbook page was adding the little designs to the objects that I drew. I wanted them to have a bit of a vintage flair, and it gave me the idea. I thought it might be fun to go to a pottery place and paint the same designs on actual pieces of pottery. This ended up being my favorite object of the bunch, this little colander. I don't know what it is about it, it's just pretty cute to me. I like the colors and the shape, and it was a lot of fun to draw. If you're enjoying these videos, it would be great for you to like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. And if there's any other type of sketchbook pages that you'd like to see, please let me know. Here's the finished page. I really like how the added starbursts and dots brought it all together. And if you wait just a minute, I of course had to do it a second time, but this one actually ended up being my favorite. I really liked the ochre color and the coral and the blue. And the second time I used a green and yellow and the coral color again. And I added some plants and cups and pasta in there, and that was fun to create as well. As always, thank you so much for joining me. It was great to have you here, and I will see you again soon. Take care.